Hello and welcome back to part 2 on the 2023 paper. Question 7, let's just get straight into this if the screen doesn't jump down. So some members of a library were asked to name the type of book that they each liked to read the best. Probably by paper because you're not allowed to talk in a library, are you? One of the members is chosen at random. The table shows information about the probability of the type of book that this member answered. Okay. 48 members answered comedy books. Work out how many members answered mystery books. So first thing we need to do is work out what this x value is. So 1 minus 0.24 plus 0.4 will equal 4x, because all of it needs to add up to make 1. So 1 take away 0.24, take away 0.4 gives me 0.36, which equals 4x. Divide that by 4, it's 0.09 for x. So thriller. No, you guys are probably too young for that. We get 0.27 for mystery. Right, 48. So the total, right, if we multiply it by 0.24 for comedy, that would give us 48. So, and this is mean because they're asking, it's kind of reverse percentages again, but it's like not percentages, not in that context. But we're reversing this process, which means 200 people are asked. Does it say in the question? It doesn't say in the question. So 200 people are asked. Now finally that 200 is going to be multiplied by, what did we say mystery was? 0.27. 200 times by 0.27 and we get 54 people. Done. Okay, question 8. Ooh, right angle triangle. It's got an angle, probably going to be trigonometry. ABC points on the semicircle. Work out the perimeter of the semicircle. Right, first thing we need, the semicircle. We need to know the diameter. So we need D. Right, change my colour of my pen. This is actually the hypotenuse. That's the opposite. That's the adjacent. So, so if you've forgotten how to do trigonometry, I've got a video somewhere on my channel which is like revision for trigonometry, and there's a few. It's like pause the video, have a go, pause the video, have a go. It's really good. So do watch that and have a go at it. We want the one that hasn't got O in it because there's nothing on O, which means we're going to use K. So cosine 50 CAH. I like to put it in a formula triangle. I haven't seen many people teach it like this. It works really nicely because you don't have to make a decision on what maths function you're doing, and you don't have to do any algebraic rearranging, so it's quite nice. And then H is D, which means that D is going to be equal to 18 over cos 50. 18 divided by cos 50 gives me D equals 28.003. So I'm going to call that 28 for argument's sake. Right, that's the diameter. 28 times by pi divided by 2, because the circumference of this circle is pi d. So the circumference of that circle is pi d divided by 2. That's half that circumference. That's going to give me the perimeter of the round bit, and then we've got to add on the 28 for the diameter. So simply put that into the calculator now. So 28 divided by 2 times it by pi. You can do it that way around. Add 28. My calculator says 71.98229.715, which is 72 to 2 significant figures. Have they given us any units? They have centimeters. So 72 centimeters. Done. Right, question 9. Write this as an ordinary number. Now, when it's a small number, we can cheat a little bit because it's going to be 4 zeros. So 0.000625, like so. Next question. 2.4 divided by 9.6. They designed these so you can't necessarily put them in a calculator, but it's fine. So we've got 0.25 there. 10 to the 12 divided by 10 to the 4 equals 10 to the 8 because we subtract those powers. But this number is not in standard form. So this needs multiplying by 10, meaning that's going to be divided by 10. 2.5 times by 10 to the power of 7. Done. Okay. Question 10 could be our last question. Factorize. So we've got a quadratic. needs to have two numbers that multiply to make 48 and add to make 2. Well, -2, -48. I want to say 6 and 8. I'm happy with that. So 6 and 8. We want the outcome to be negative, so the big number needs to be negative when it's added. So +6 and -8. Okay, write down the inequality shown on the number line. So x, we've got 3. The arrow, look, is pointing that way. It's pointing that way. It's pointing that way. So that is the symbol used. And if we've coloured this in, it means we include the number, putting an equal sign on. Right, part C. This is 3 marks, and we've already solved something like this earlier in the paper. Just pretend it's an equal sign. Just pretend it's an equal sign. So first of all, take away 7w from both sides. 6 is greater than 5w plus 14. Now take away 14 from both sides. -8 is greater than 5w. And therefore, if we divide both sides by 5, -8 divided by 5, -8 divided by 5, -1.6. -1.6 is greater than w. Done. We don't need to change any signs around. We've done it. It's all sorted. Okay, that's it. That's it. The paper is done. Subscribe to the channel, of course. Spread the word. Get 2 other people to subscribe. That would be great. Get other people watching the channels. That would be amazing. So because like the more watch hours I can get, the more spread I can get on the algorithm, and the more people I can help. Right, I'll see you at the next paper, and good luck for your exams.